In this video, I'll teach you how you can create an email newsletter sign-up design like this on your Wix Studio website. As you can see, we have a logo, we have some text, and then we have our email address sign-up form down here. So to create this, I would start by going ahead and adding my logo. Now in your case, you'd probably have to add it as an image, as most logos are images. So go ahead and click on Add Element up here in the top left corner and click on Image and upload your design. Now in my case, this is just a basic website, so I'm going to go ahead and add a shape that's going to act as my logo. Go ahead and drag it to where you'd want it to be. We can adjust where it is located on the page later because we're going to create a stack so it's easy to move around. For example, you can see here when I mark this entire section, I can easily move it around, so you don't need to go ahead and move every individual element. Now from here, we need to add some text. So as you can see, we have two different texts here. We have a title and we have a paragraph down here. So in this case, I would go ahead and click on Add Elements again. And then I would go ahead and click on Title over here. And from here, go ahead and move it to where you want it to appear. Let's say I want it to be a bit closer to my logo compared to down here. And then go ahead and add your text. Subscribe to newsletter. Like this. And then just go ahead and click and drag so we can adjust it so it fits like this. Now next up, we want to add a small paragraph. So again, go up and click on Add Elements. And then go ahead and click on Paragraph. Go ahead and click and drag it and adjust it to where you'd like it to appear like this. And then I'm just going to go ahead again and increase it like this. I'm just going to leave the text as it is, but you kind of get the point of this. And now as you can see, the last step is to go ahead and add this email sign-up form. So to add that, go ahead and click on Add Elements again. And now we need to go down to Contacts and Forms. And you can either add a basic option here. So if you go to subscribe here, you can see you have some basic options. Or you could go ahead and create a completely new one by clicking up here and clicking Create New Form. Now in this case, I don't want all of this additional subscribe to a newsletter text. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a new form. So go here and click Create New Form. And this is going to open up a dashboard where we can go ahead and create our form without any unnecessary text, for example. Now, because this is a simple email sign-up form, I will just go ahead and click on Email here. And as you can see, this is the email sign-up form. You can also go ahead and adjust it if you'd like to like this, but I'm just going to leave it like this. Lastly, you can also go over here on the right-hand side and you can, for example, add a field description like this. So that will say, and if you're happy with everything, you can go ahead and click Save up here and it's going to get added to your website. You can see there's a tick mark and now you can click away. From here, simply go ahead and click on it and adjust it and drag it down to where you'd like it to appear like this. And now we obviously don't want it white because we're trying to aim for the design down here. So go ahead and click on Settings. So go ahead and click on Design and then click on Form Background. And then you can see we have the form background here and we have the fill color and opacity, and that's white. That must be the background. So go ahead and lower that like this. And as you can see, it now looks quite a bit closer to what we have down here. And you can go ahead and do the exact same thing for your buttons, but you can also go ahead and adjust it to your liking. And one thing I actually just noticed that we forgot in our form is this little tick box down here. So to add that, go ahead again and click Edit Form. And from there, go down to Choices here and then click on the checkbox. Here we can go ahead and adjust the text by saying, yes, sign me up, for example, or I accept the terms and conditions. Whatever you'd like it to say, and then click Save. And now you can see that we have a pretty similar design, and you can go ahead and customize these to your liking so it looks closer to this if this is the kind of design you're after. But right now I'm just going to stick with this design, but you can easily go ahead and remove the white boxes here, for example, if you'd like to. Lastly, I would like to stack this so I can move it around like this down here. As you can see, again, I can click and drag the entire thing here. So it's easy to move around. And right now, if I go ahead and do that here, I'm just going to move one element at a time. So to do that, go ahead and click on all the individual items while pressing Shift on your keyboard. Shift is the button that's typically right above the Control button in the bottom left corner of your keyboard. It's basically an arrow that's pointing upwards. So go ahead and press Shift and then mark all of the different items here. The small paragraph like here. And now click on Stack. And as you can see, we now have a stack that's easy to move around on a website, so we can easily customize it and move it around if we're not sure where we want everything to appear like this. Let's say I want it to be like this right here. And now we have a nice email sign-up form that we've customized and created from the bottom. So that's pretty much it for this video. That's how you can create a newsletter sign-up form design in Wix Studio. Please let me know if you have any other questions in the comment section below, and I will try my best to help you out.